Okay, hello. This would be a quick walk through the map that I've finished remaking from when I used to have Minecraft on the Xbox. It's several, what would it be, updates ago. I can't even remember what comparison update it was in relation to the PC, but this is the latest version of Minecraft as of 2.7.16. Whatever that may be, I actually haven't looked online in quite a while. But I went ahead and bought Minecraft again on the PlayStation after I switched consoles after moving a couple of years ago. And this is a remake of a map arena that I had made with my brother quite a while ago. That was probably like 3 or 4 years ago back then. But anyways, you can see as right now from when I was building it, it's on creative mode. The actual game mode will be survival when I actually am playing it. The difficulty would be easy. The texture pack can be whatever. It's an online game for multiplayer. More options we got. Well, it's an online game, invite only, so you don't have random people joining in at random times. Got PvP because it's in an arena. Host privileges to kind of control these different things in game, and one specific thing I'll show you when we get into there. I got daylight cycle off so it doesn't switch between day and night, which is a cool feature that we didn't have last time. Weather cycle, which is another one that's awesome. It keeps it from raining randomly or whatever else randomly, which we also didn't have last time. Got keep inventory, not really necessary. When enabled, players keep their inventory when they die. We kind of want them to lose their inventory so they don't have like a huge advantage. Mob spawning, which is another one we didn't have then, but is awesome to have. We're going to have that off so we don't have random mobs spawning in, but there is a specific game set of rules that we can imply, or not imply, but play by, I guess, for lack of a better term, in which both sides have actually do have a certain number of different mobs that they can spawn in strategically to use against the enemy. One in particular, which I'll get to that when we get there. But for the sake of the video here, I'm gonna have it on mob griefing so that they aren't mostly Endermen and creepers blowing up. We'll have that on. Mob loot. Mob loot. I can't even remember. Oh yeah, they won't drop gunpowder, that kind of stuff. We're gonna have that off because it's not really necessary. We already have a ton of supplies that they start off with. Tile drops, we're not gonna have that on. So as you're building your fortress, or whatever your base is that you decide to build, your traps, anything, you're not gonna. If you mess up, you have plenty of blocks to build with. But if you accidentally destroy one, you're not gonna be able to pick it back up. But the reason for that is so that if the enemy is breaking in or breaking down your fort, you can't just immediately pick it back up and build right back where it was. It kind of makes it so you have to run back, get supplies, and run back forward to patch the hole. And natural regeneration, we want that on so that they normally respawn or regen their health like normal. We don't need nether reset. We don't want it to autosave so that it doesn't save the file with a destroyed map. I do have a backup in case something like that accidentally happens that we can just copy over. Of the exact same map, clean, not been used, but just for the sake of this game, we keep it on autosave off, so when we exit, we can not save, and it'll be reset next time we want to play. Trust players, I'm going to keep that off. I turn it on when everyone's in the game who's going to join and they're ready, just so they're not messing around with things that they aren't supposed to be yet, until we're ready to start. Fire spreads on, TNT exploding on, and those are obvious. So we'll go ahead and get right on into here. Load up the world. Yes, no achievements and such. So it'll be constantly daytime. It spawns you straight inside of the arena, because with the latest update, they're probably actually quite a while back, there was an update to allow you to set the world spawn point, which I think is absolutely awesome for when you're doing creative mode maps, which this is the first creative mode I've done since I rebought Minecraft. But I can set it right over here on the perfect end where we need to be. And this is the lever for starting. All the players start back here. You got your there's a slime. You start over there, or you got over there is one team, over there is the other team, and you got your timer, which is a 15-second start. When it does dot, pause, and then go. It's 15 seconds till the first one starts, so it gives you just enough time to get over there and turn around and watch it. And as soon as that last one goes, you can start building. And then after that, it's a matter of your own game rules, how long you want to dedicate to building and how long you want to dedicate if you want to set a time limit on battling, whatever you want for that. There are a particular set of rules we used to play by, but it's kind of an open game type thing. It's just build and battle is the idea. You'll notice there's 2 more lights over there. I'll go show you that I'll show you the timer real quick. It's not all that exciting, but beep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That. And then you'd go. So, nothing fancy, but it's a nice little feature I thought I might add. Oh, I should probably turn on, cat's outside. Turn on creative mode for myself here. Peaceful and creative. There we go, so I can just fly around it just for the sake of showing you. There's little bunnies everywhere. Okay, so on each side we got our little thing up there. I'll get to that again in a moment. You got one furnace with a full stack of coal in there if you need to do anything, an anvil in case you need to repair. You got your weapons and armor, little compass and clock over there on the item frames. So your weapon and armor's chest isn't anything fancy, it's just what you'll need. You got one diamond set and one iron set of armor. You got your diamond sword, bow, a handful of arrows, a couple potions, a small handful of stone swords, and a small handful of iron swords. And then you got your random food dispenser. You just kind of, either you can take it out if you want, or if you want to set a rule where you can't do that, then you just, state it before you begin the game with the team that you're playing with. So just obviously step on the pressure plate and it'll dispense one of these random items. You got your cooked mutton, carrot, cooked salmon, steak, bread, fish, apple, pork, or potato. And all the stuff is exactly the same and on the exact same side in relation to where you're standing. So over there, the weapons and armor is going to be on the far left chest as well when you're facing that. So then you got your second chest, standard building blocks, 2 rows of cobblestone, 2 rows of stone bricks, 1 row of oak wood, 4 stacks of bricks, a stack of glass, a stack of netherrack, a stack of slime blocks, and then just for a little bit of variety, if you want to, if you're building traps to keep them in while you got some extra time or whatever you're doing, you got silverfish cobblestone and silverfish stone bricks that you can kind of blend in with your natural stone bricks and cobblestone. You just might want to make sure you remember where you put those ones. Then you got your lovely building suit, which is of course just the chainmail armor. We'll get to that in a moment. That has to do with the light. Then you got your decorative and destructive blocks. Now there's a good variety in here. You got your creeper. This is kind of decorative. The first half is decorative. The second half is destructive. So creeper heads and Steve heads and heads and heads and heads. Some torches, flower pots, some plants if you want to add some wildlife around your base for the sake of hiding or just for the sake of looks because you have extra time. Got some flowers for the same purpose. Some bone meal to grow them fast so you don't have to wait. More flowers. A stack of hay. Some carpets. And then for traps and destructive stuff, you got some webs, if you want to drop them into a pit where you can kill them, or whatever else you decide to use cobweb for. You got 3 stacks of redstone, 3 repeater stacks, a stack of torches, redstone torches, a stack of levers, buttons, dispensers, 2 more stacks of arrows, which actually you can use for your bow, but they're actually meant for the dispenser if you so choose to do that. You got natural and sticky pistons, some string and tripwire, obviously those go together, and then you got your TNT. Okay, and onward we got random good boost dispenser. I did boost instead of potion because the potion didn't fit. You couldn't fit potion and dispenser in the one line, so I just went boost. Just for fun, you kind of have a snowball. So if you're going to get a potion and you suddenly you get a snowball to the face. Anyways, you got invisibility for 6 minutes, splash potion of healing, instant health 2, 40% speed boost for 3 minutes. 45 second regeneration. You got 260% attack damage for 3 minutes. A 3-minute jump boost, 20% speed boost for 6 minutes, or 260% attack damage for 1 minute and 7 seconds. Like I said, all this is exactly the same on the other side. There's nothing different in the slightest. Then you got your... Wow, I kind of lost track of what I was saying. Alright, then finally we have our tools and specialty chest. You got some flint, some diamond tools, some iron tools. Got some water buckets for an infinite water source, and just some buckets to use. In case you're going 2v2, you have 2, otherwise you just have 2. Okay. Oops, I kind of split screens there for a moment. Then you got your creeper eggs. These are strategic mobs that I was talking about. You got 2 creeper eggs, 3 skeletons, 1 spider, 8 zombies. 8 zombies, 2 wolves, 2 name tags, and 64 bones for taming the wolves. You got some stone pickaxes and some stone axes, some chests, some snowballs, some doors, some fences, fence gates, trap door, slab, stairs, and then slabs and stairs and cobblestone, and tall grass, double tall grass that is, in case you want to hide behind it. So, and then you got an ender chest if you so choose, because I think they're blast resistant, and I don't know, I just figured there was an empty spot, so why not? Alright, last but not least, we have our notification up here, and what it is for down here where it says, use with extreme caution. So you break that sign out of the way, and you get down here, and you got a chest, which is actually a trap chest, and in here you have your bed. And if you are playing the rule by mob spawning, you have a guardian. You can spawn one per team. You notice that notifier comes on notifying the other team you have opened that chest. It was not really necessary, but I figured it would be kind of just a neat little thing to add in to notify the other team. I don't know. So, yep, you got your bed, and I actually forgot for 2v2 I should probably add in more than just one bed per side. I'll do that as soon as I'm done recording. I'll probably add in 3 beds per side just in case, but I don't think there'd ever be any more than 3 people, especially for me hosting it, and the entire, like, 4 people I know who actually play Minecraft on PS4 that might join at once. Okay, so the entire arena, it's very simple. It's all bedrock on the walls. It goes straight down. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers of 6 layers of dirt, 1 layer of grass. Then you got 3 layers of stone and bedrock. And then you got, I dug down and put bedrock along all the bottoms, so you're literally encased in a giant box of bedrock. The only exception is the ceiling, in which really, you know, you're going to see if the other person is trying to escape, and that'd kind of be breaking the fun and rules of it anyways. Other than that, it's just a couple lines of bedrock, because I was going to do it all bedrock, but then I realized I kind of like don't want it to get dark in here like the last map I built, so I put down some cobblestone, these that I can't remember the name of. I guess it's just cobblestone wall all along the ceiling, and there's mossy cobblestone walls at both ends. I don't know, just kind of to mark where this end of it is. I don't know, and they're not really necessary. Then you have glass in the middle. The reason that the advantage I took in this also has to do with the shadows on the ground. You'll notice that it kind of marks at an even pace here. You have a certain distance that you're able to build. You can either choose to use every space behind all the shadows, or you can say like you only get 3 or 4 shadows to build, and then everything else is no build zone, or whatever you so choose. But that's just something that I kind of noticed and figured I'd take advantage of while I had it out. So that is the arena. Other than that, it is an arena. Pretty fancy, eh? So, I am the Headless Monk. Just kidding, I am DDeathlonger, and I have built a Minecraft map that I've built before. It's a rebuild anyways. So, if you're curious about it or anything, if anyone actually watches this video other than my brother, and possibly some of the people of our team, if anyone else watches this and is curious, just go ahead and let me know whatever it is you're wondering, or etc. And I'll notice it, because I don't really get any comments on anything ever, so if you post something, I'll definitely notice it. Yep, thanks for watching. Laters.